Welcome back to the Lowell Rickert Show. Um, Now let's get on to the James Franklin press conference today, and he had a lot of good things to say. And I watched the whole press conference. Um, I come away very pumped. Uh, when when Bill O'Brien was announced as coach, and I was excited. I thought he would still coach. He got Hackenberg, at least see him through, and I really thought they had a legitimate shot. When especially last year after they started taking away some of the sanctions, bringing some scholarships, I was like, wow. O'Brien's with his offense and all that, they got a shot at a national title. With Franklin, all I gotta say is the same thing as I said before this year. I still believe in 2 years, Penn State will contend for a Big Ten title and a national title. He was recruiting Hackenberg. He wanted Hackenberg too at Vanderbilt. Penn State got him, and he said, and that was part of what he said. The recruiting, he couldn't compete against Penn State when he came up to the East Coast to recruit. And one of the things he said, and this is one of the top ones, our recruiting philosophy is we are going to dominate the state. I like that because he needs to recruit up and down, east, west, north, south of Pennsylvania. He wants to cover all of Pennsylvania. Ohio State, Michigan, to name a couple. Big Ten teams have come and taken have recruited players from the western part of the state that normally Penn State would get, and that's what he means by that. He's all about family. That's a big thing. You didn't really hear that from Bill O'Brien, really, the family part. Um, this is his dream job. That resonates with me as well. And he says he even said himself he's a college guy. So I think he's in it for a long haul. And to me, I think he's going to be around 20, at least 15, 20 years. From what I read, I really think he's going to be there that long. He's a Pennsylvania guy. He grew up a Penn State fan. Didn't get to a game. He said he went to a camp when he was 11th grade and didn't get a scholarship offer or anything. But he's a he knows what Penn State is about. And I think that's what they wanted after a guy like that after Joe Paul from the get-go. And to me, he fits the mold that they've always wanted. I like too how he said about he's not gonna turn down a speaking engagement. He'll even go to a kid's birthday party and bust balloons down or blow up balloons, something to that effect. He's willing to do what it takes. Another thing he said, if you got a quarterback, we've got a chance, and we got a good. And he says we feel good about the quarterback that's already here. He said he's gonna be aggressive on everything we do, even the way we get off the bus. We will be aggressive. He said he expects to sell out every game. He expects 107,000 at every Penn State home game, and I just love what I heard today. And from what I've read on Facebook on the different Penn State pages, a lot of people are fired up. He answered the question. They did ask him as part of the interviewing process about the scandal at Vanderbilt, and and from one of the stuff I read from there was a I guess a rape advocacy person. She said there's no problem. She didn't have a problem with how he handled it, and that's good enough for me because he did get as soon as he found out about it, he did dismiss those guys from the team. He he did the right thing. A coach can't he's not gonna know everything, and yeah, they're his responsibility. But you're still not gonna know everything. He wasn't there. He didn't see it go down from what I read, and I'm satisfied. I'm fired up for the season. Very fired up. Uh, Other stuff to go around today. A Rod got his suspension reduced from 211 games to 162, so he will not play in the 2014 season. But he says he's coming to Tampa to the Yankee spring training complex. So we'll see how that pans out. One other thing, there's a thing on PennLive.com, the best student section in the area, and Millersburg student section. They beat Mount Calvary. They were in it. I didn't see what the final voting tally was. They won, and now from now until Monday or Tuesday, they're up against probably the best student section in the area, and that's the Golden Corral Cedar Cliff, and they need your vote. Um, but it's not. It's more than the best student section. There be this time around for this round of students that they're being asked to be creative, do a video, and that's how whoever wins is going to move on. It's not just who the rowdiest student section is. It's who the more creative one. So, I guess the guy from the Patriot News is going to be there on Monday. They have to have a video in. So go on there and all your Millersburg fans and in the community, check it out and vote for the Millersburg student section. I've been to a couple of home basketball games. They're into it. It's one of the better ones in a couple years. So I'll support the kids. And that's it. That's all I have. I'll have a video tomorrow after the football games are over. I got something going on. I won't be able to watch the second game tomorrow, but once I find out results and stuff, I'll put a video out tomorrow night sometime. So, thank you guys for watching. For support. This is fun. Like I said, it's fun. It's just an extension of what the discussion on like a lot of the posts on Facebook. It's just another extension and to have fun. If somehow somebody reads it and wants to give me a chance on radio, hey, I'll take the opportunity. But that's not why I'm doing this. It's just to have fun and give people an opportunity to speak their mind, voice their opinion. Since there's nothing on local radio or anything where people near can call in and talk. So thank you again for watching and giving me support, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Again, have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.